think it says it started. Okay, it has started. So with that, I'll say good afternoon. Peace. And I forgot to pull the card out and put it in, but I think it's still working. I wanted to show, since this is October, seems appropriate, kinda, the Green Witch Tarot. You are live. So maybe that didn't start the way I thought. Oh, look at that. You try to minimize something, then it goes all wonky. Sorry, I'm kind of stuffy for some reason. I don't know why. It's like raining, so I'm stuck inside. So this may not be the last one today, but this is the Green Witch Tarot by Moura. Art by Kiri, Leonard. I didn't know that this was the same person that I follow. She has an interesting approach to doing videos. The camera gets so close to her face, you feel like you're making out with her or something. I mean, she's cute. Roly-poly cute. She does good art. I think this year she has something for unicorns. I'm not sure what's going on with the unicorn thing. This is Llewellyn. So it's a nice box. It's got the the itty bitty amount of ribbon. They could have added more, but that's okay. It's one of them magnetic deals. So that's the box. But here's the book. Oddly, one is blue and one is green, which I found a little strange, but that's okay. This is the Green Witch Tarot Companion Book by Moura, and it has it's pretty thick. It's got a lot of stuff going on. Let's see, green witchcraft, a lot of green witchcraft. I thought this was older than it is, but it says 2015, I believe, and 2017. I like to put the publication dates on there. For some reason, I've gotten into that chrome pen I got. I don't know if that shows up as, probably doesn't, but anyway. So this is 240 pages, and what's kind of neat, I thought, was you get a bigger size, because let's compare this to the Hermit here. You get a bigger size version of the card, stretched out. So that's kind of neat. You get a lot of information there. I kind of highlighted because I've gone through this. For some reason, I like this deck, even though I don't know exactly why. I think it reminds me of people I've lost. But anyway, you got 2 pages there about the what amounts to the Hermit, but they're calling the Holly King. But you get, an area where you can write your own stuff. Like you get lines of notes. So I wrote, living life on 2 levels. That's how I'd see the Hermit or someone who's gone off to do contemplation, how they would be doing it. One, you've got the mundane. Obviously, he's got to eat, bathroom, all that grooming, all the usual stuff, everyday stuff. But he's also kind of awakened, like the Buddha, aware that he is the universe. Everyone is the universe. He's dealt with the concepts of duality, light, dark, all that. Good, bad, if you want to say that. As well as plurality. It doesn't have to just be 2. It can be, shades of gray, put it that way. But in the end, it's all the same. It's one part of one big process. So you could say unity, as I wrote there. And then I went on, and this is just me, by the way, not what this person's saying in the book. There is no path, there's no journey, there's nowhere to go, there's only now. So, we should all enjoy the music that is life, our existence, as at this point as it is. We should dance, we should play. I think we should do more things that are what most people would call totally pointless. Yes, you have to clean the tub. Yes, you have to vacuum the house, sweep the house, whatever. Yes, there's mundane things you just have to do. Take care of the kids. Keep an eye on your parents if you get along with them. All those other things are true, yes, but you can also spend, I would say, the majority of your time not doing such things if you can. Just put it that way. So I'm done harping on that. Sorry. Here we have the 3 rows that trumps the major arcana, I guess, if that's appropriate for this deck. Here's what would be called the Fool card typically. And right away, you know, I fall in love because it's borderless. And the part that does have a number and a name is pretty small, which I like. That's what the backs look like. As you can see, you can tell up from down pretty easily. But I don't know, just something about them. Maybe it's the tone or the colors. I'm not sure. There isn't an extra card, so I can't really keep the back in the picture all the time. So I guess I'll show that a little longer or a little closer so you can see. Now let me look up here and see if everything's in and lined up. I see it's a little off up there in the top corner. I think it's better over here than it is over here. I have the bright light on, so maybe there's kind of a glare. So let's get to the suits, if you could call it that. Yeah, you can call it that. These are the pentacles. Let me make sure, cover enough. Kind of see what stands out. I kind of like that. This really catches my eye every time. And like I say, I have gone through this. I wouldn't say I worked with it or practiced with it or whatever. I like that little lizard on the tree. It's kind of would be quite exceptional to have a lizard in what looks like cold and snow. But I do like that. She did good. Kira. She just gets so close to the camera. She's cute and all. But my goodness. I feel like we should celebrate an anniversary or something every time I watch one of her videos. Thankfully, she doesn't do one every day like I do, annoyingly. I'll run out of cards eventually, I'm sure. I also look at this one a lot. I like that one. Don't know why. Sometimes words escape you. This is called the Athemas. Athemas, however you want to say that. I like that one. This one's nice too. I guess I shouldn't just keep doing that. I'll end up picking up every card. But I don't know. I like it. This, I will keep this. Whether I would use it in some way, I don't know. If on some far-fetched chance I set up some place to do readings in person, maybe somebody would want that. I don't think that'll happen. Especially not in this area. They would just, I mean, they wouldn't even rig up a stake. They'd just burn me alive in the house probably. Not all of them are of that attitude, but most of them. I like that one. Doesn't that look like a cozy place? That one's interesting. It's a nice squirrel. I don't know. That's nice. Oh, let's see what we got here. That was the wands. We were just looking at the wands. Kind of a reddish, brownish tone. That's nice. She does good art. She's very digital, I believe. Or at least became that way in a lot of her videos. Kira, I mean. I say it as though I know her. Well, she gets close enough. I feel like I know her. I like this one. You know, art outdoors there. This is the chalices, by the way. Don't I wish I could draw like her. Dude, practice, go to school, do what you did. Oh. Well, that was a quick show of the, hopefully quick enough, of the Green Witch. There's the book. Here's the box. And with that, I will try to say peace beforehand just in case it gets cut off like it did last time.